Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of June 2023. I do want to say thank you guys so much for all the likes and subscribes that you guys have given me. I appreciate you more than you could possibly know. Also, let you guys know that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there, so take what resonates for you and just simply leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, so if you find yourself on the other side of this reading, just get in where you fit in, guys. All right. As always, Aquarius, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that is simply not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aquarius? Aquarius. All right, guys, let's see. All right, Aquarius, you're starting out with the Queen of Swords. You have the Four of Wands in the reverse. And coming out together is the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups. All right. So I can see that there's been a lack of commitment or a commitment ending. I feel like you're the one who may have cut somebody out. And if you were the one that, if the other person ended this, I feel like you may be very, very guarded towards them. I do feel like you're going through a period of sadness. You're kind of looking back at what happened here. You may be ignoring this person, or you may be feeling sad because you feel that they're ignoring you, which is what feels more accurate here for most of you. You may be doing a little soul searching, trying to figure out what happened, why, what's going on with all of this. Because I do feel like for a lot of you, you really offered your emotions and your love to somebody, and they just failed to really see how beautiful things between the two of you could be. And you're kind of looking back and saying, well, what happened here? Now, I do feel like you are a little defensive at this time, but at the same time, I'm seeing the Queen of Swords in the upright. It's strong air energy. And in the upright, it tells me that you're not devastated. You may be very sad, but you're holding your own. You're guarded. You're willing to listen to what this person has to say. You're definitely keeping an eye on, anything that, not just this person, but anybody. There's a definite guardedness to your nature. It's because of what you've experienced here. Let's see who's in your energy. Show me who's in Aquarius's energy, please. Ten of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah. So this person's actually feeling like they're kind of left out in the cold. This looks like somebody that is, this was a long-term connection. I do feel that this person is doing well financially, but there's a sense of, I feel like they're the one who kind of walked away, left you out in the cold. Now, for some of you, you may have cut them out, but they're feeling somehow like they're out in the cold, like they're on the outside looking in. I do feel like they walked away, though, from a long-term commitment, and I feel like they left you out in the cold. Now, it could be opposite. We'll see when we clarify. Let me see the energy between the two of you. Show me thank you. Page of Cups. So there's love here. There definitely is love here. Some of you, there could be a child involved in this equation. Somebody might be wanting to renew something. Let me see. Seven of Pentacles. So there's patience here. Somebody's being very patient waiting to see what's going to happen. For some of you, this could involve a divorce. You may be divorcing somebody. Somebody who didn't pay attention to the connection. Let me see the outcome. We have a Chariot in reverse and we have Judgment. So things are not moving forward for you right now, Aquarius. You're kind of in this stuck pattern. This person could be offering a reconciliation here. After one of you walked away, there could be an offer of reconciliation, but I don't see you going for it. I don't see you, wanting to move that forward at this time. And it's because you're watching to see what this person's going to do, what's going to happen here. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Now that's underlying energy that tells me that you're freeing yourself from something you were worried about. At this point, I'm wondering if you're the one who walked away. Somebody in this equation walked away. The other person is wanting a reconciliation, and I feel like you're holding that up. You're too guarded. You're not willing to move that forward. So let's clarify and see if we can figure this out. Spirit-wise, the Queen of Swords here. Page of Wands reversed. And the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we got two queens. And a lot of times the Queen of Wands can be a third party. So you may have cut this person out because you got some bad news regarding a third party. They may be trying to come back into your energy now. Why is the Four of Wands in reverse? Four of Cups reversed. And the Tower in reverse. So I see the breakup, the split here. I see you pondering and looking at this like you were really giving your attention to someone and they weren't seeing it. They weren't seeing the value in it. And now somebody is seeing that value after there's been an ending and they want to rebuild this. This was a Tower moment for you. This was a Tower moment for both of you. Now this person, I feel like, wants to revisit this. They want to, you've got their attention, but it took an ending to get their attention. Well, show me the bottom. And that's why you're holding back from this. That's why you're so defensive. Because there was a third party for some of you that was introduced here. You may want to talk to this person, but I feel like you're holding back on that. Again, I'm seeing for some of you there's a child involved. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups reversed. We have the Devil. Sign of Capricorn. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is here too. Knight of Cups and the reversed, King of Cups reversed. Yeah, so you're not going to give your love to this person who was ignoring what you were giving to them in the beginning. There's feelings here, but you're holding those feelings back. It's because there's a toxic situation here. There's been some toxic situation, and that's why you're not giving yourself emotionally to this. It took an ending to get this person's attention. And this is why you don't want to move forward with this. I mean, your feelings are still there, but you're kind of distancing yourself from those emotions. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? So this is starting to make more sense now. I feel like you were giving and giving and giving to someone, and they were taking it but not really appreciating your attentions. And then you may have gotten some bad news about someone else. Yeah, look at that. Justice in reverse and the Ace of Wands. So this person may have, Ace of Wands can sometimes be a one-night stand, or it can be, you know, trying to, especially coming out with Justice in reverse, it's them having a sexual beginning elsewhere, but they were already in a committed relationship. So this person behaved badly. They cheated on you, is what it's looking like. So this is why you're holding back your emotions, because this is toxic behavior. This looks like it was a long-term connection as well. I don't know why I just heard that, but I just heard that they were giving money to this person as well. Six of Wands, King of Pentacles. Yeah, so this person they want to come back into this connection. They want success with you. I feel like this is somebody, Aquarius, that image is extremely important to them. They care very much what family and friends say, or how family and friends think of them. And they have presented themselves as being this very devoted father, or very devoted husband, or very devoted boyfriend, whatever it is. They want to look very successful. They could have had a financial loss as well. They were doing well financially, and then they had a financial loss. Their image, though, is so important to them. But they're definitely wanting to try to come back in, because they're feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling iced out. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups here? The Moon in reverse. The Empress in reverse. Whoever they were involved with may have walked away from them too. Yeah. This person, they're offering to reconcile. They want to bring this back together, but I feel like secrets came out. Secrets came out, and I feel like you cut them out. I feel like you cut them out. Now they don't have anything, and they're fronting like they do. They're fronting like everything is just perfect in their world, but walking away from this connection, or I can't say they walked away. When you walked away from the connection, or whoever did, they kind of lost everything here. And they know it. They've realized it. They've realized that they've lost everything. And that's why they're wanting to bring this back together. Now, be careful, Aquarius, because for some of you, this person, things didn't go well for them after this ending. And they are seeing you as being able to solve their financial problems. So be careful about that. This may be somebody who doesn't have a lot financially anymore. They used to. There could have been a court case that went against them. If the two of you went to court, if this was a divorce, it looks like the court case went against them and they lost a lot of money. And they are fronting like they're still doing well financially, but truthfully, they've lost a lot, and that's going to come out. So be careful that they're not trying to come in for financial purposes. All right, so let's look at why is the Page of Cups here. Yeah, you're going to stand your ground with this person. Seven of Wands and the Strength card in reverse. They know they know that they don't, if this was legal, they know that there's not a chance here. They know they've been caught dead to right, and they know that their position is weak legally if there's a legal situation. This person's going to humble themselves, though. They're going to try to humble themselves. They're going to admit that they did wrong, and they're going to try to approach you. Some of them could be approaching you in a sexual manner. Be careful of their motivations. The thing is I see love on your side, but you're kind of detaching from that. But on their side, I don't see cups. The only cups I see is the 8 of Cups, which was you walking away, or them walking away from the connection and finding out that the person that they walked towards, the other person, was not what they appeared to be. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? I feel like something didn't work out with someone else. 2 of Wands. The Star card in reverse. Sign of Aquarius. We've got Leo here. Taurus, Libra, strong. Yeah, they're unbalanced right now. They're emotionally very unbalanced. I feel as if they feel like they're on the outside. They are trying to present an image that isn't accurate, isn't true. And they're waiting to see what you're going to do. And what you're going to do, it looks like, is some of you are physically moving, and others of you are making plans to move forward. I feel like you're making plans to invest your time elsewhere. You're letting this go. Let me see the bottom. Show me the energy. They're being very patient. You're being patient too. You're both waiting and watching to see what the other's going to do. But there's a sense here that this person didn't appreciate you when they had you. Yeah, we have the World. There's the World. We have the Hangman. And we have the 8 of Swords. So they're going to approach you with this reconciliation. And you're going to make them wait. You're going to leave them hanging on the line. And part of that is because you do have feelings, but you look at what it took for them to come towards you, to appreciate you. This person's worried, and I feel like ultimately you're not going to let this move forward. You're going to close out the cycle, but you're going to make them wait. You're going to make them, sit and wonder about if this could possibly come back together. They will eventually, give up hope on that once they see you're not doing anything towards this, once they see that what they're doing is not working. But they're gonna realize that when they walked away towards someone else, that other person wasn't who they thought they would be. They're coming back in your direction now, and you're gonna leave them hanging for a little while. You're not gonna move things forward with this reconciliation that they're trying to offer, because it took you leaving for them to appreciate you. And so I feel like you're going to close this cycle out. You're freeing yourself from this. I feel like you stressed, you worried, you tried to figure out how to make things work. And, when you found out this news about someone else, I feel like that was the final straw. And you don't want anything toxic, but you're gonna leave them on the line. You're gonna let them sweat it out. But ultimately, I feel like you've lost your emotions for this person. Your heart is closed, and I feel like you're closing out this cycle. It's a sad chapter. You're freeing yourself from this. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the 3 of Coins reversed. That's the dissolution of a contract. It's a ending of a foundation. So Aquarius, I feel like, you're questioning why this person's coming back, and I think you have every right to do so. I think that's wise of you. But yeah, they're coming back, and you're making plans to move in another direction. You're rebuilding your life. You want to rebuild your life with somebody who will appreciate you the first go around. Wow. All right, let's pull a oracle card and see what comes out. And I think you're right, Aquarius, to question their motivations here too, because some of them don't have, and of course it's not for everyone, but some of them have financial motivations. All right, you have number 35. Now that comes out to an 8, which is typically all about moving away, moving towards what fulfills you. And we have the noble one. So let's see what the book says on that. Give me just a second, guys. This card speaks to you of your own inner nobility, the desire to be not only a good person, but also your wish to be an honorable one. And you are reminded of your own desire to bring good deeds to the world. You will keep calm when all about you fall into patterns that are of no use to any, except the howl of their own inner wounded child. You will tend to your wounds, get the help that you may need, and become a better person when this card comes. You are a part of the new day for the world, and you are being recognized for your goodness. You have chosen right action and stood by a code of honor, which has led you to offer the world a series of acts of nobility. Every act of nobility is no act of martyrdom. You continue to speak your truth, but without rancor and bitterness. Instead, you shine with the possibility of what it could be like to be a great being. Through this process, you grow and nurture your own good luck. While you work on your own flaws and challenges, others see you as evidence of goodness within the world. They will seek you out, and your services will be sought after, as you have developed a reputation that shines and will remain untarnished. You are soon able to open up, share who you are, and welcome more affection and true intimacy into your life, because you have done the work your soul required of you. Thanks to your sojourn within the realms of Kitsune, your own deep self-love has created a field of energy all about you that is attractive, resonant, and full of noble empathy. This could lead to a rise in your influence, even your status. At this time, connect and pray to your own higher self and be reverent of the very simple truth of being alive and awake. Yeah, so Aquarius, you're healing your energy, you're moving forward. You may let this person kind of stew in the idea that they can reconcile with you, but ultimately, I feel like you're closing out this chapter and freeing yourself. So this person definitely, it looks like they took a misstep here. All right, I hope that this is helpful to you guys. If you have resonated with it, hit that like button and also go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, I will see you guys in about a week for your monthly readings. Namaste.